Right then, hello and welcome back to another video. Now you would have seen, hopefully if you watched the previous video, us doing the paddling on the back wall here and also fitting a new light in the garage. In today's video we are going to be getting my main race car down to my sponsor RGH Smart Repairs and getting the welding done on the back end where my dad drove through and put in those bolts to attach that frame onto the back of the car to pull out the back end. And obviously also in today's video we'll be finishing off the garage refresh by cladding and paneling that wall over there and also getting the rest of the lights fitted up and wired. Let's get cracking. Now the first thing which we need to do in today's video is paint this wall here from that point there all the way to the top to hopefully make it look a little bit better, because I don't know if you can tell, it's not looking its best, and with the rest of the walls looking a lot better with this cladding, we want this wall to not stand out. We want it to look as good as possible. So the first step is we're going to take the bites down and then we're going to hopefully prep the wall ready for paint tomorrow. Okay, so got all the bikes down bar one, which is my mum's heavy electric bike. My dad's electric bike was already down, so I managed to pull that outside nice and easily. So I'm run around to the side shed now and see if we've got any white paint left and see if my dad needs to grab some from Screwfix. Okay, so I think we are now getting somewhere. Done most of this. I'm just going to move the bike racks out of the way now so I don't get all this. Well, what it is basically is my dad put this like tank in, if you call it tank in. It's basically a sealant paint on here back in 2023, I think it was. And what's happened is it's just started flaking off. It obviously hasn't stuck very well. So what I'm doing now is just trying to peel it all off, peel it all back, so we can paint on it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to move these bike racks out of the way now, and I can do this last little section. Okay, so that is the bike racks all out of the way now. I'm going to carry on scraping away at this sealant, or whatever it's called. Okay, so now upgraded tools. We've now got a wire brush on the end, and we're just using the drill to get it off, and it's actually coming off a lot better now. Managed to get most of it off, all the loose bits with the scraper over here, but yeah, to get the rest of it off and the more tougher bits, it's good to use that wire brush. Okay, so my hands are absolutely caked in it, but I've managed to remove all of the flakiness off of the wall. It's now all on the floor. Before we painted the wall, it was time to fit up and wire up the rest of the lights. There we have it, guys. That is the second light all fitted up. I think I'm going to do the third light off camera because it's the same process. We're going to do the same wiring system along here and just do it the same way. So there's no point sharing that with you guys. So I'll catch you guys after we do the third light. Okay, so that is the third light all fitted up and wired, And I gotta say, these look absolutely awesome. Obviously it's the summer at the moment, so they won't come into use just yet, but I can't wait till the winter when they'll be used quite often and quite frequently. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock at night and my dad has just gone down to the garage to move some of the rubbish. Over the course of the last couple of days, we've actually accumulated quite a bit of rubbish. We're just moving it now, so we've got a little more room tomorrow to paint. But look at these new lights, they are amazing.
Bang, bang, games until you lose control. Bang, bang, games until you lose control. Bang, bang, games, bang, games, bang. Now that I'm in, there's no letting go, and your emptiness begins. Once I grip onto your mind and soul, your brightness starts to dim. Sin after sin, you won't feel no more, and you lost your trust again.
Okay, so we're just about to head in and have some lunch. But that wall is painted. This wall over here is painted just around the corner there. Obviously this wall is going to be cladded, so we don't need to paint that. But yeah, we're getting somewhere now, and we're hopefully going to come back, do the bits which we've missed, and then after that we're going to then hopefully clean the floor and then put everything back where it needs to go. Okay, so that wall is now all painted and done. Now we've got the bites back up. That is looking really, really good. We're now going to crack on and get this wall over here all cladded up and looking good as well. Now after about 2 weeks of working on the garage, it's time to show you the final product. Okay, so that is the garage refresh now done, and the garage is looking absolutely awesome. As you can see, the garage is looking a lot tidier, and with the cladding around the outside of the walls, that is definitely making the walls look a lot better. As you can see over here, we've painted this wall, and this just tidies up this wall a lot better, especially with the rest of the walls looking a lot better with that cladding. As you can see as well, the floor is nice and clean and is looking good. We gave that a good scrub and a good clean. So yeah, the garage is looking a lot better, and I can assure you that there will be another refresh in years to come. But for now, the garage is to a point where we are happy with it and hopefully ready to work on my race car and also my dad's car over the course of the winter with the new lights as well. The new lights are looking absolutely awesome and actually work really, really well in the garage. Okay, so it is now done. The garage is 100% done and where we want it at the moment. I can assure you, like I've already mentioned, there'll be another refresh, another makeover in years to come. But for now, the garage is looking a lot better. And one thing which I failed to mention is that we've got quite a bit of memorabilia around the garage now, especially with this flag on this far wall over here from a historic Lombard rally which my dad went to and watched. And as you can see, that is a pretty cool piece of history and hopefully finishes off that wall nicely. Hopefully we'll get a few more things along this back wall on this cladding back here to hopefully finish that off. That'll be more in the future. But now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to my sponsor RJH Smart Repairs with my main race car behind me and get that welding done on the back end. So let's get cracking. Peace out. Now before I carry on today's video and get the welding done on the back end, I want to say a huge thank you to all of my sponsors. Now first off, we've got Lubiserve for supplying us with all of our lubricants that we need and all of the rags that we use in the garage. Now next up on the list is Mini Spares. They give us discounted parts to keep my race car running. Along here is a selection of Mini Spares parts. Next up is Privateer Printing for supplying us with this awesome wrap down the side of the car. Now moving back here, we've got a selection of lots of different sponsors, starting off with Demon Tweaks, who give us a discounted price on all of their products. Then we've got BTAC, who gave us a little bit of extra cash to get through our racing season. The last sponsor we've got here is Works, for supplying us with all the tools that we could possibly need to work on the race car. Next up, we've got dirthut.com, who supply me with all of the racing gear that I need to keep racing. As you can see, they supplied me with these goggles. Now last but not least is RGH Smart Repairs, who's going to be doing the welding on the back end of the car. You're a bit upside down, aren't you? Should we spin you around? There we go, that's better, isn't it? Now as you can see, all of my sponsors are a massive help to keep the car running and also to keep me safe in the car. So if you'd like to head down in the description of today's video, there are links to all of my sponsors. Be sure to go and check them out. Right then, so, goggles. How am I going to wear them? Will that work? Ow. Will that work? Oh yes, that is fashion design. That'll work. How stupid do I look? It's alright, the eyes sort of line up with the goggles. I think so. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's try that. Okay, so it's got to be a good couple of weeks since we finished the garage makeover and I last filmed for today's video. Now, the next couple of days are a bit unknown. It's currently Thursday the 4th of September, and tomorrow we hopefully should find out if we're racing this weekend, this Sunday, the 7th of September. Now, until tomorrow, we're not going to be rushing around and trying to get the car all welded up on the back end, because if we're not racing this weekend, there's no point to rush around and getting the welding done, because the next race meeting I think is going to be in 2 weeks' time, so we have plenty of time to get the welding done between now and then. So tomorrow is going to determine when we get everything rolling with the welding on the back end of the car and when I get today's video hopefully posted. Now, I would love to post today's video tomorrow, Friday the 5th of September, but obviously now not really knowing the plan for the next couple of days, I'm not really too sure about what I'm going to do. So I'll have a little bit of a think about it, but I just wanted to update you on the situation, that the weather is being very unreliable at the moment, and we're not too sure if we're going to be racing this weekend, and even if we need to get the welding done on the back end of the car by this weekend. Okay, so unfortunately we've got some quite bad news. Now obviously this weekend we were meant to be racing down at the Oval on the 7th of September, but unfortunately due to the rain and obviously the ground being quite hard with the hot weather over the course of the last couple of weeks, it's meant the rain hasn't really settled into the ground. Obviously it's caused quite a bit of a problem, which basically means there's no race meeting and there's no point of us getting the welding done on the back end of my Mini by the side of me here. Okay, so unfortunately I'm going to wrap up today's video here. I would love to put the welding on the back end of the car in today's video, but obviously this video has been going on for quite a little while now, so I'm going to be getting this video all uploaded ready for you tonight at 5 o'clock. So if you enjoyed today's video, then be sure to hit that subscribe and hit that like button, guys, and drop a little comment down below. Obviously we've completed the garage makeover, which is looking absolutely awesome. The welding will be completed at the start of the next video on the YouTube channel, and that video will hopefully be us racing over down at Evesham or Radford. I can't remember which one, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks we get the car sorted and we'll get out racing once again after a little bit of a summer break. It's messed my plans up a little bit for the videos and for what I was planning on doing, because I did think I had 6 race meetings left until the end of the racing season, but unfortunately now we only have 5 race meetings left. That's if the next race meeting doesn't get cancelled. Hopefully it doesn't, but we're nearly beating our record for this year, so I'm not too worried about missing one meeting. But like I say, if you enjoyed today's video, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys, and drop a little comment down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.